Now moving ahead, Prime Minister Modi is in Johannesburg for G20 Summit with a series of key engagements on cards today. Leaders have started arriving at the Expo Centre. Prime Minister Modi will also be arriving soon at the venue. All right, so you can see the visuals of the leaders arriving there at the Expo Centre for that all-important G20 meeting. And Prime Minister Modi, who is already in Johannesburg, South Africa, is also going to reach the venue very shortly. This G20 meeting, of course, is very important. The push for Global South is something which has been talked about, and African nations focus. That's something which is going to be part of the G20. In fact, you can see in the visuals on one side, Prime Minister Modi when he reached there in South Africa, interacted with the students there. Indian diaspora was also there welcoming Prime Minister Modi. And on the other side, you can see these global leaders arriving at the Expo Centre for the G20 meeting. And also importantly, Prime Minister Modi will have some sidelines meetings with the countries who are participating in G20. You can see, in fact, Prime Minister Modi was earlier welcomed with the traditional dance, and we can see the leaders of the G20 countries are reaching at the Expo Centre, as we've been reporting that Prime Minister Modi is also going to reach there pretty shortly, and then you will have the commencement of G20. And agenda, of course, last time around when G20 happened in India, which was a huge success, and probably this time around leaders who are present there in this meeting, they will of course be taking this forward where we left here in the country. Siddhant Mishra of CNN News 18 is with us on this story. Siddhant, we can see the visuals of the global leaders arriving at the Expo Centre. When we can expect Prime Minister Modi to arrive there, and also talk us through about the agenda of the day.
Well, that's right. We are getting these visuals of world leaders arriving at the G20 venue in Johannesburg. In fact, on our screens, viewers can see Recep Tayyip Erdogan, the president of Turkey, has arrived. And in fact, he'll be received by President Ramaphosa of South Africa. In fact, in some time from now, we could also expect Prime Minister Modi to be reaching the venue. So Prime Minister Modi will be participating in all the three sessions, Arun. In fact, he will also be holding bilateral talks with the other world leaders. Yesterday, he held talks with the Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese. And in fact, today also multiple meetings lined up. Also, the highlight would be IPSA meetings on the sideline of the G20, where the leaders from India, Brazil and South Africa will hold talks. This is a special grouping. In fact, the foreign ministers of IPSA met earlier this year, and now the leaders will meet on the sidelines of the G20 Summit. So as you were pointing out, Arun, G20 holds a lot of significance. It's the grouping of the 20 largest economies in the world. In fact, India attaches a lot of significance to this grouping. It also brings countries from the global north and global south under the one roof. And from last 4 years, the presidency is with the emerging economies, with the countries from the global south. It started from Indonesia, then India, Brazil, and now South Africa. So next year, it's going to be United States as the presidents of the G20.
That's right.
So a lot has been delivered as far as the issues of the global south is concerned in last 4 years, because the countries from the global south, the emerging economies, were the chair. Back to you.
All right, so all important.